Wow, look at who returns. When the earth needed him the most, he comes back always. Okay? Today we got a 42-minute video from Spiritual Soul. 42 minutes. Jesus. And it's called The Finale. So this video, he might be coming in hard with this one. I don't know what it's like. Now, damn, it's crazy. Like, Spiritual Soul will always have the craziest fan base. 55,000 views, almost 10,000 likes. He has a really strong fan base, y'all. Let's get it though.
Spiritual Soul in the building. Geyser.
Nature Soul in the building, man. Sample. Geyser.
In the building. Dewey Soul in the building. Smooth Skin Soul in the building. Hoodie Soul in the building. And simple. So look.
Hey, y'all always gotta say the intro with them, man. I feel like a glaze, but hey, you gotta say the intro with them. You got to.
This about to be a long video.
Yeah, we know.
Definitely about to be a long video.
We know.
And I want y'all to know I'm working on the book of soul. We're
getting a book? Solomonati, we're getting a book? Ooh. 2025, we're eating. He's working on a book. I don't know what the book is about, but hey, let's go.
But before I talk to y'all about this, I hope you've been taking care of yourself.
Yes, he said it. I hope you've been taking care. To be honest, I haven't, but yeah, nah, I haven't been taking care of myself, but I need to.
And focus on yourself. We in the Matrix.
We're in the Matrix, man.
It's crumbling. It was already over before it started. But as long as you tapping in with yourself, still securing your kingdom, still protecting your energy, you'll be alright. It's gonna be some good times, it's gonna be some bad times. But that lies inside of you is still there. It ain't going nowhere. We here. The chosen one. So listen. I fixed the group chat. I had to tap in with my old phone. I found it. A lot of my information for my group chat was on there. I think my group chat got hacked when I first made it for y'all. And I see some of y'all still been in there. It was like all type of links, all type of just like sexual shit. It was just the Matrix like straight hacked my shit. I lost all the info and everything. But I just tapped into my old phone. Y'all could go in the group chat. To be honest, I don't even know the link. But y'all could go in the group chat, bro. I'm pretty sure it's on my profile. Y'all can go on it.
This feels like it was supposed to be a Patreon video, but he then posted it to YouTube. But yeah, let's keep going.
So listen to me. I've been working on a book or so. A lot of this shit ain't gonna exist in like 150 years, 20 years from now. None of this is gonna exist probably. And it's always gonna be a reset. And a reset is not what we think. But it's gonna come upon a time most of the technology, this low level shit that we've been using that we thought was something, it's gonna be irrelevant. And a lot of this information is not gonna exist. And if you somebody who been speaking your truth, it don't matter what you talking about. Let's say a reset happened in the next 10, 20 years and we all gone. But somebody just so happens to come across your book in the next 100 years or come across something that was attached to the information you was spreading. And you could have just been chilling on YouTube just like me. You would be looked at as a god, bro. You're going to be looked at just like how we look at the ones that came before us. It's always going to be a reset. And
yeah, bro. Everything there's about to be a massive change coming to the NBA. Yes. National Basketball Association. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. the NBA. Once LeBron retires, I just think niggas is gonna stop hooping after that. I don't think anybody's really gonna have a drive to hoop anymore. Like, I feel like nowadays, like the moment somebody receives criticism, they have no reason to constantly push towards it. For example, like if I told a kid, bro, you're not even gonna go to the NBA. Why are you pushing so hard? You're not even gonna make it. The kid is just gonna be like, yeah, why am I pushing so hard? I'm not even gonna make it to the NBA. So, and like, I feel like niggas are just gonna like, there's gonna be a really massive decline in basketball, cause niggas just they're not finna play basketball, cause they ain't going to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? There's other ways now, and niggas aren't just not finna do that shit no more. It's like there's a merit to there is a certain level of like, how do I explain this? Like, there's a certain level of which criticism can reach that like a lot of niggas are just not finna take that shit, bro. They're just not. They're not finna take it. And so like, all those times when, successful people will talk about their story and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I made it to the NBA and I had so many haters, bro." Take that shit serious. It's real. They did. They had a lot of haters. And I mean, like, now, like, if somebody only has like one hater, just one hater that they know, they go absolutely insane. Rants, complaints, all this type of nonsense. But yeah, let's keep going.
It's important for you to start taking down your own thoughts, your own ideas. This is why I take a lot of breaks from social media. And when I do, I get a chance to think on my own. And after being conscious for like 5, 6 years, you just always hearing the same thing.
Yeah. 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 That's very much true. Like, it's just, well, let's keep going.
And when you do suffer a loss, you're no longer going to look at this matrix the same. You're not going to look at fam the same. You're not going to look at people the same. Everything is going to be within you, and you're going to have to battle it. So let me tell y'all this straight up. I've been working on a book or so, and I'm putting it right now in this. This is my thought journal, and I'm telling y'all straight up, I be having, like, myself be giving me so much information, and it'll just dip if I don't write it down.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That'd be so annoying, fam. Like, I gotta write my shit down. I gotta write it down, man. I gotta write it down.
I'm not even aligned with it. I don't know where it's coming from. It's coming from me, obviously. But it be coming from a deeper place because it be thoughts and ideas that I never heard nobody say and I never heard before. So I've been working on a book or so, and I'm about to tell y'all straight up. A lot of y'all got to have an open mind because most of us been hijacked, spiritually hijacked, all type of shit. You got to have an open mind when you hear this, and you got to go within. The only truth is the truth inside of you. We all got different purposes. And one of the things I know for a fact, you probably heard so much stuff. 9 times out of 10, your whole spiritual reality was created from most of the videos and books you read and shit you heard. But you never really wrote down what you actually think and what resonates with you that came from within you because you've been on social media 24/7. And that's what it's going to do. Social media is the devil's playground. This matrix is the devil's playground. Nobody asking you to stay here. You could have been left. You could have been left. I ain't straight up saying just go and commit suicide or some shit. No. What I'm saying is nobody is forcing you to do anything. You could have always said no. In every realm, you could have always said no. Nobody's dragging your ass to do nothing. You're participating in it.
I really started to realize that when I got into college. I've realized, like, most of the shit that we were doing, it was like all just like a choice. And like these teachers, they would constantly like stress about so much bullshit that did not exist and did not matter at all. Like how you looked in class, what grade you got on this assignment. Like it did not matter. You always had a choice that like none of that shit even mattered anyway. You're not gonna use it. You just gonna get out of high school. And when you get to college, you realize that, man, none of that shit matters. The way people view me does not matter. The way I talk does not matter. What I wear does not matter. How I smell does matter. How I smell, that matters. That matters because, smelling horrendous is not good. But, like, other than that, like it doesn't matter if I'll come to school with Skechers, some shorts and a Minecraft t-shirt. Who gives a fuck? Who actually cares? There is no reason, unless you're breaking the law, there is no reason for me to care. I don't get it. If a man, like, the moment I grew up, I'm like, man, none of that shit matters, bro. Like, no one, like, if you walking around, you have tattoos all over your arm, and okay, like, you have tats. Okay, like, if the hoes care, like, a lot of shit does not matter, bro. Like, a lot of the stuff that they made seem matter, and like, you have your own choice to just not do it and be free. And that's what creates a successful person very quickly, is when you just do what you want.
Our ancestors know this. So let me tell y'all this. The first, I'm gonna sprinkle some shit in here, okay? I can't read line from line, etc., etc. I'm gonna be flipping through some of my pages, and I got my other phone right here because I took down some notes. This video is gonna be kind of long, so look. I want y'all to sit back, relax, really take this in. This video gonna be long. I want to start with. So look, and do I want to start there? All right, I'm gonna start with this one. Okay, this is the Book of Soul. Obviously, it's nowhere near done. My last video I dropped, I told y'all I had a dream. My last video I dropped, I told y'all I had a dream, and when I had a dream, I was communicating with different. I feel like it was a different aspect of myself. And I was also,
you talked about the old head talked to you, and then you became the old head, and then the old head, and then when you became the old head, you looked back at the person you were talking to, and it wasn't even you. Yeah.
so in my dream, a different person as well. And that's why I asked y'all, have y'all ever looked in a mirror when you was in a dream? I know a lot of y'all dreams, you probably don't remember them. You probably don't write down your dreams. It's a lot of reasons as to why your dreams can be all messed up from what you watching, just the day-to-day stuff. A lot of fear deletes memory, it deletes downloads, it deletes your dreams. It can be a million things, diet, all type of stuff. I want y'all to know I've been able to do a lot of things, and I'm trying not to really say what I'm doing because people be trying to just do their little, people be trying to do their little stuff towards my way, and it never works.
Mm-hmm.
And I put in a lot of work to protect myself, a lot of different stuff I do to protect myself, and I don't look at anything outside myself anymore. And ever since I started doing that, the fear has left, and now I'm starting to receive the right information that I never heard nobody talking about. So I also been able to lucid in nightmares. When I don't know about y'all, but when you stop smoking, bro, you start having some crazy ass nightmares. And if you already been protecting,
damn, what the fuck? Whew, yeah, that's scary. That's scary.
Yo, energy, and you already been practicing, looking at the books, astrodynamics, and just practicing just different levels of different stuff, bro. You probably tried to meditate in your dreams. I have. Have you ever been lucid in your dream and you tried to tap in deeper into a deeper, another level part of yourself? You probably haven't. You don't have that much control in there. If you don't have control in there, somebody else controlling it. And it's crazy because this kind of off topic.
I really need to start working on my dreams more because, my dreams are not good. They aren't. Like, I like, the more and more I think about it, I'm like, yeah, man, my dreams they're whack. They're very, very whack. Dude, damn, bruh. I still have a lot of dreams. I'm not getting controlled by them as much anymore, but usually they're nightmares. They're not really dreams. Like, that's not really a dream. Like, having sexual dreams, you may think, like, you're having a blast. But, like, bro, you're not. Like, it's not fun at all. Like, it's very, very weird. It feels very, very odd. It's forced. You can't control yourself. And it just keeps happening. So, like, in my dreams, they just, like, I feel like they're not even dreams, they're just thoughts. But I don't know. We'll keep going.
Topic, but I just seen some spirit parasites. They look like microscopic beings, but their whole purpose is to absorb sexual energy. That's their whole purpose. Everything has to evolve. I hope y'all know this. You can evolve to your dark side or the light, whatever you choose. You're kind of like the whole god of your whole situation. And I'm kind of thrown off topic before I get here, but I want y'all to know these we only hear of the incubus and the succubus. Bro, they have beings in the spiritual realm that look like microscopic shit that you will see in a microscope, and their whole purpose is to absorb sexual energy. So if you watch porn, lustful, all that, and you steal this by the time you pass, you can keep that same energy and keep that same experience and evolve to like a spiritual parasite. You have to evolve. Everything has to evolve. So let me tell y'all this. That was kind of off topic. I got that in my books too. That's kind of deeper in. That's a whole nother.
That is fucking deep as fuck, dude. Wow, that is really deep, man. Thank God I haven't experienced that, but man, let's keep going.
Chapter. So look, the book of soul. I want y'all to know the ones at the top, the ones that's running this matrix, is us. I want y'all to know this. I know y'all always hear, oh, it's the devil. That's us, bro. Oh, this is that. The elites. We giving them the info to do everything they need to do. It's you. It's you. It's me. It's you. It's your ancestors. It's us. Them motherfuckers even got kids, bro. But I'm pretty sure some of them kids got old souls. So they probably... A lot of y'all don't know when our ancestors who love the dark side, so they choose to... I don't want to use that demon word because it scares a lot. A lot of y'all niggas is hoes. A lot of y'all some bitches. So it scares y'all. So I don't want to say demon. Your dark side. Everybody has a dark side. Like if
niggas really get scared of that? I don't know, man. People do. People are very, very weird nowadays. You would expect like the world to be so much more connected and together now that we have the internet, you know. A lot of people are just kind of like interested in the same type of things, but like the world, it feels like almost disconnected as ever. Like it has never felt so like disconnected. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of it, but yeah, all of us do have a dark side. I don't know. People may get scared of hearing the word demon.
Y'all, so I don't want to say demon, your dark side. Everybody has a dark side. Like if something was to happen to a loved one, your kid, your little brother, somebody hurting them, a bad person that you consider bad or something, doing something right in front of your face, you're going to tap in with your dark side. You're going to handle that. Some people rather evolve with their dark side. They love the dark side. They love pain, fear, just like you love your children. It's the same thing. Love is the most evilest thing that ever been created. Love is the most darkest shit you could ever experience because physical
facts. That's facts.
Love is not real. And you can physically love anything. Your good is somebody else bad. So you say, oh, I would never do that. Somebody loves that shit. And they you. So look, let me read this real quick. The ones at the top, the elites, the ones we giving them all the information. And I'm saying we because you are connected with them. You letting them do everything they can in this physical realm. The ones at the top, it's us. It's just, and I wrote this shit down. If I ain't write it down, delete. It's gone. A lot of this stuff come from a deeper place. A lot of this stuff come from within. A lot of this stuff come from me communicating with different parts of myself. So look, listen to this with your third eye. The ones at the top is us. The ones that's above the elites. It's us. We just operate in different aspects of ourselves. And I'm about to explain that to you. But look, the ones operating in other dimensions is still trapped in a matrix. But they just can remember their spiritual powers. Or should I say spiritual technology. And most of them will rather operate on the dark side. They have their spiritual technology. Remember, I told you a lot of people still come here. They can keep their thoughts. They can keep their past life memories. It is technology. It didn't get cut from them. And some of this technology is passed down to incubated spirits that we created. So they can pick and choose their family to do what they want. That's off topic. Hold on. Wait. So look. They can pick and choose what aspect of themselves they want to operate within the matrix. They're living within a matrix inside a matrix inside a matrix. Each dimension still takes on its own physical form. So you hear of interdimensional beings that people so supposed to be doing stuff with, or they working with entities. It's all right here. It's just right beyond your veil. So it's not on your radio frequency. It's not for the two eyes. It's not for the physical. But it's right there. It's right in front of you. It's here. It's like changing the radio station. Don't you be having ringing in your ears sometimes, don't you?
Ooh, yeah, I do.
Sometimes you be tapping in and out of yourself, and but you don't know you're doing it. It's always something operating and controlling you, which is your whole soul, your higher aspect of yourself. But like I told you, if you online and you just like playing the game, I'm telling you stuff that I do and it affects me instantly. Stuff just start leaving me. You do certain stuff, you just get it taken. And I was just talking to y'all about certain spiritual parasites. None of this shit is bad. It's just your perception on it. So look, they can pick and choose which aspect of themselves they want to operate in within a matrix. So let's say you tap into the interdimensional or inner dimension, which it probably infinite dimensions of the inner dimension, just like it's infinite versions of yourself here in the physical. But that's that. I don't want to confuse you. If you tap into an inner dimension, you still taking on a physical form in that dimension. Anytime you taking on a shape or a form, it's a matrix, no matter where you at. If motherfucking UFOs come and get you and you go up there with still this physical body, you still trapped. Your soul don't have a physical fucking form, bro. Your shit is fire. There is no hell for you for the soul. Nigga, the soul is beyond what we can even imagine. Right? So look. So the ones at the top, let me tell y'all this. The ones at the top. Hold on. Let me get to that other one. Where did I write it at? Because everything is so scrambled. All right. So look. Most of our ancestors, they can come and back. Like, have y'all ever just sat there and asked, why haven't they came to save us? You will look at what's happening to the kids. You'll look at what's happening to this, what's happening to that. And you'll be like, bro, why would they during slavery, why did they let that happen to us? And you start asking these questions, but then you will go and just read stuff, or you'll hear somebody else say something. You'll never really tap in and really ask yourself this shit. But look, most of these spirits, which is our ancestors, remember, they kept their spiritual technology. They have all these superpowers we talk about. The ones that got us here. It's us. We did it. They still have their spiritual technology, bro. So they still know the beginning and the end. They kept their information from what you would call. See, it's always been a reset, but the only ones we really can remember is the ones that we programmed to remember, like Egyptian times, or they told us about mud floods and Tartaria, and but it's always gonna be another reset. If enough people wake up right now, our ancestors, it ain't gonna be no devil, no all this. It's gonna be our ancestors. They're gonna reset this bitch every single time. It's us. It's us doing all of this. It's nothing separated from you. So look, most of our ancestors who love the dark side, they could come here at will, anytime, and they would take on. Listen, they'd prefer a child or an older person. They'll prefer to manifest as a child or an older person because you won't look twice at them.
Can this happen? Wow. Wow. Okay, let's keep going.
They're harmless. Our ancestors will choose sometimes, instead of them being human, because the whole eating and shitting and all this is very low level to the ones who kept their technology. They are different aspects of themselves, so they can manifest as a reptilian. That's us too. You got the reptilian vertebrae, all type of shit. That's us too. Who programmed us to be scared of reptilians? Who told us that they running shit and we supposed to be afraid of them? When we have the shit in our DNA. But they would rather have certain type of technology. Some would even come in this bitch as a microscopic being. Some would rather be water beings. We all once had spirit animals. This is why you connected with certain animals and other people is not. This is why you know more about certain animals and other people don't even care. You know what I'm saying? We all had that spiritual technology at one point. We lost it when we came here. Right? And nothing is really lost, though. That's the whole illusion. Nothing is really lost. It's still within you. But you was able to hop in the water and transfer it to your spirit being at your animal-like self, a fish being, a mermaid, whatever you want to call it. It's way more down there than what they be telling us. Right? So look. Some would rather come as a reptilian because they keep their shape-shifting technology so they can shape-shift into anything at will. It don't always have to be something that's against your scary ass, though. I know you want to think that so bad. Like, oh, no. Bro, you have the technology to shapeshift. This is a physical matrix. It can be manipulated. Also, some of our ancestors would rather come down here as fucking vampires. Because little do y'all know, vampires has the ability... Bro, a lot of these motherfuckers, haven't y'all thought, like, why do all the demons have all the powers, but we supposed to be like these gods?
Oh, God! Like, oh, my God! They had every single power. It's like the dumber person is just the smarter person for being dumber, for doing the dumb thing. Let's keep going.
Like, why do all the demons have all the powers, but we supposed to be like these gods, and we ain't got shit? And we scared of them. Have y'all ever just thought about that? Some would rather come here and experience just, like, they rather just drink blood of fearful people or kids. But the kids is also old souls or incubated spirits. I'm about to get to the incubated spirits part. Oh my God, it's about to get deep. But they would rather be they would rather be a different aspect of ourselves instead of a human who got to go through different type of emotions and stuff. They would rather manifest as something that you think is dark. And this is how they come down here and do things. And most of them, let me tell y'all this. Hold on. Woo! Shit, I got so much stuff in here, bro. So look. You got to look at it with your third eye. We are everything. You are the dark side. You the light. You the everything. The devil. Jesus. It's all you. It's all you. And it's a lot. And we be always looking at, okay, who at the top? Nigga, they right here. They right here. It's some elite. Bro, they ain't elite if they still stuck in the physical.
Facts.
But what they working with, we be like, oh, they working with demons. They working with such and such. It's us. Them motherfuckers look just like me and you. Man, that's your fucking daddy. Look just like us.
So what I'm getting is that they're all human. Is that what I'm getting? Or am I not listening? Let me keep going.
We've been told the biggest lie of all time. So look, let's talk about incubated spirits. Right now, if you got the spiritual technology back to create a whole bunch of chosen ones to take over this matrix, would you do it?
If I what?
A whole bunch. Right now, if you got the spiritual technology back to create a whole bunch of chosen ones to take over this matrix, would you do it?
Yeah, I would. I would.
You would, wouldn't you?
I would.
Our ancestors created incubated spirits through every reset in this physical realm. Remember, this is the physical realm. Is the lowest version, the lowest form of itself. Before I talk about incubated spirits, remember the physical realm. If you see a tree get chopped down, here it probably look like it fell and it's being used. But in another realm, it is evolved. It's way more than that. Nothing happened to it. We be talking about the giant trees that used to touch the sky. In higher realms, it's still there. Nothing has moved. The pyramid's still working perfectly fine. Everything is perfectly fine. Y'all see sand and all this. That's not really what nothing is what we think we see. And what I'm trying to tell you is like when a person have a near-death experience and they say, bro, I seen the doctors working on me and I was literally looking at myself And then I got pulled back into. Basically, when you die, you don't die. The physical takes on a loss, but what I'm trying to say, just like it's happened with a person, it's the same with nature. So we used to look at all this stuff back in the day, bro. Mother Earth has been evolved. This is when they be telling y'all about 5D and all this, but all of those realms is really within yourself. The reason why you can't really tap into it is because you scared to die. Your fear of death, your fear of leaving, your fear of this. The love that you have for this, the physical. This is why you can't tap into all the stuff that you've been reading about for a minute. So you always be stuck in a loop from the past. But if you tapped in with your ancestors,
I'm just so afraid, man. I'm sorry, like, the scariest thing on this planet is death, bro. That is the scariest thing on this planet, man. Is dying. We all have to leave someday. That's the scariest thing, man. It's truly just something that, like, I think about and I'm just like, man, I'm so scared. Like, what do I do? I'm going to die. Like, that is very, very scary.
they'll tell you to shut the fuck up and keep it pushing. They'll tell you this. They'll tell you, why are you stuck on a loop from the past? Why are you worried about all this stuff? Because going through your spiritual journey, you have to learn about all the ancestor stuff, what they went through, etc. But they don't want their traumas to become yours, because 9 times out of 10, you was living in that time anyway. But since you've been cut off from your spiritual technology, you just be kind of taking on your ancestors' problems. And they would never want you to go through that, because they the ones causing it for you. Obviously, you're going to always have some who will want to come back and participate in this game. That's why I told you most of them take on what we call demonic forms. They would rather come here with a little bit of power and shapeshift. They can't do what they used to do because the density has dropped so low. This is, y'all.
So basically what he's saying is our ancestors came here as demons because the frequency is dropping in the physical every time. And so to come back here and save us, they come back as demons. It's pretty crazy.
They used to do because the density has dropped so low. This is, y'all always heard people say this is hell. Bro, this is low-key below that. Because it can keep being manipulated and it hasn't yet been destroyed. Why? I don't know. But it can't get too real. So it has to be another reset. And after every reset, you're going to see different new incubated spirits. Now let's get back to the incubated spirits. Our ancestors has been creating shit for the longest. Beings, people. To keep the matrix going. Now, just
so
like
our ancestors are evil. So they're evil.
I told you, would you create a lot of chosen ones to end this shit? Right? You see how it's two sides going against each other, but it's the same thing? You would have a whole bunch of chosen ones, and they would want to end this motherfucker right now. Get people back to their true selves, and if you connect with your true self, you would not want to be here. You would want everything to end. Now, I want you to really, truly think about all the resets. But listen, our ancestors create incubated spirits who are programmed. Look up incubated chickens. And this is why I keep saying incubated, because I don't want to say.
Let's look it up. Let's look it up, y'all. What is this? Oh, shit, man. Incubated chicken. I'm not really seeing anything, but it says incubated chicken eggs. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Clones and all of the bullshit, because it's programs attached to it. I don't incubated chickens. And this is why I keep saying incubated, because I don't want to say clones and all of the bullshit, because it's programs attached to it. Look up incubated chickens. You are the god to those chickens. You could put your own DNA in them and watch them become chickens. You watching them like in a dome. You just sitting there watching them. You are their creator. You are their mother. You are their operator, their god. You can do anything you want. You watch those chickens grow. Bro, our ancestors been using that technology for beings, animals, everything you see, we created. We always give all our power to something outside of ourselves, when at the beginning, it was what's inside of you that was at the beginning. So let me tell you, incubated spirits. Let me go back to that. Where did I write it? Where did I write it? Okay, offsprings were created to keep the lies going. Offsprings comes in all races. Incubated spirits was also created to keep the vibration at the lowest state, because incubated spirits have no soul. It's crazy, right? They have no soul. So before I talk about why would they want to create, why would they such and such, why did our ancestors turn on us and all that? First, let me tell you this. Incubated spirits don't have a soul, but they can always repeat the matrix, the cycle, with a better life. So when y'all ask, how do they keep the lie going so long? We letting them, but we also giving them the tools and spiritual technology to keep it going. We giving them the lowest level of technology, which is remembering your past life. You know that's low level shit. We all supposed to be able to remember our past lives. Your dreams never supposed to have been scrambled. Your dreams was messages, right? My phone on 20%. Incubated spirits, they don't have, it's no higher dimensions for them. They can only use certain technology to tap in with us. They only can use certain technology to tap in with us, or different aspects of ourselves. It could be our lower selves, our higher selves. It don't matter. It's us. Behind the veil is us. And we take on all different forms, shape, or sizes. I just told you, if you sexual in this world right now, you can't stop like Jack. I'm not even watching porn. Like, you so lustful. You can evolve to a very powerful, lustful parasitic being. But you won't evolve higher out to your soul purpose, to other, what you really supposed to be doing. You don't supposed to be stuck in no physical doing none of this shit. But some people will prefer it. And some people get the spiritual technology. They can't go higher than that dimension. It's a lot of incubated spirits, nigga. The technology is in the fourth dimension as well. This is what a lot of y'all don't understand. The spiritual technology, bro, you had dreams playing a game. You had dreams on your phone. You see
facts, I do.
TVs, all type of shit in your dreams, bro. That shit is deep rooted in you. And that's the lowest level of technology. The technology is really us. We can become anything we want. So the offsprings was created to keep they shit going. Just like I told you, you would create a whole bunch of chosen ones to end this shit. To wake people up to their truth. They can't exist without this. So why would they end it? And I know a lot of y'all gonna hate to hear this. Did y'all know the ones that's running this whole thing, who gave them all the power, already know that the whole purpose of being in the physical realm is to be a battery for something?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You are food for something. So the ones who actually doing this they hated the creation of the physical. It served no purpose, and beings was being created stronger than them. Why are you giving something that's below us more power than us? And billions of spirits who have billions of people that worship them, and they us. And when I say spirits, us. Remember, nothing is separated from you. Right? You got to get out the physical form now and understand you have different aspects of yourself. I just told you about some of our ancestors would rather be a fucking reptilian and live in those realms and shapeshift and do different stuff. They ain't all about just eating humans and all this different shit. This is what you heard. And you do got some who enjoy, they don't want to come across a person that is healthy with the solar energy because the solar energy is coming from the source. Who is the source? That's a whole nother topic. Or if you all in the sun and taking care of yourself. But they want the ones who has a lot of fear. That's potent blood, Adrena. Those is the ones that certain entities, you always been food. Just like we eating animals and doing all this, we eating ourselves. Hope you know this. Bro, everything is food for something. If you lost your spiritual technology.
I get it. You're right. You're right. Yeah. One day, if I'm eaten by a tiger, which I hope will never happen, I was food to that tiger. I was a battery for something else. It's the food chain. It's like the truly disgusting, man. Like life is not. I mean, like other than a few good moments with family, and like that's really it. Like I mean, like life is like it's like a nightmare, like a complete like nightmare, bro. Like it's just it's truly insane. Like it's like a complete nightmare. Outside of that, life is just a complete nightmare. Oh, I have to take that down.
You only can be food in the spiritual realm, in the physical realm. You only can be used if you don't know yourself. That's just how this shit work, bro. That's how this shit work. So, and that's why I told y'all, it's spirit parasites. If you ever had a dream, bro, and you ended up in a nightmare and you was able to become lucid, it'll become a comedy show. Because them motherfuckers be terrified when they realize that you know. You don't have to say no prayer or do no crazy shit. You just remember. And you bro, listen. Still absorb energy, true forms, offspring. The demons, what you call demons, is nothing but the dark side of your own self. Because you would tap in with your dark side if it came to protecting you or your family. You would kill a motherfucker if it came to it. You would.
You would.
You wouldn't let your kid just...
You would. You would absolutely do it. You would.
Sit there and get ate or something, would you? If you is, then you might be one of them incubated spirits, nigga. Everybody has the dark side, and some people will rather evolve in the dark side. And they still gonna evolve regardless. Everything has to evolve. I told y'all this. The only thing that can't is incubated spirits. There's no higher realms for them, but they can get some spiritual technology to tap into the realm right beyond the veil, but they can't travel solely. It's not there. And they living amongst us right now. They even think they spiritual.
Hell yeah.
They doing all type of shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Also, the ones that's running this, which is us, we created everything that you can think of. And
that's so true. They do think they're spiritual, man. Some of them be it be them yo. Nah.
And it all happened. And it will be another reset. If people evolve too much, the reset has to happen. The more people evolve, the more they're going to want to end it. The ones that's ending this shit is the ones that's evolving. You be like, how did we let some low-level ass people just take over us and make us slaves and do this and do that? Bro, we let that shit happen. The ones that's sitting at the table let it all happen. They know they can't die. They know ain't nobody really dying. And yes, it's a lot of jealousy in these higher realms, bro. It's all type of shit. That's why if you lost this spiritual technology, you just gonna always come back here and be used for food. That's just how it works. That's why a lot of people want this shit to end.
Facts. I see.
Let me read some other shit I got on here. I told y'all, most people on the dark side would rather manifest as something, another aspect of themselves. But if it is a physical form, they would rather be a child or an older, elderly person because you won't think twice about them. You won't think they doing anything. But the whole time, their whole purpose is to come there to probably keep eyes on certain people, to absorb energy from certain people, to cause traumas for certain parents. Because little do y'all know, we be like, damn, what's happening to the kids? Most kids that come in here, they have old souls or incubated spirits and they go through traumas. It's the parents' trauma. It's the parents' karma. That's a whole nother thing. You got to reach a certain age. But that's a whole nother thing. I told y'all this video was going to be long. So another thing that's keeping you stuck and keeping you away from your spiritual technology is love. Because you don't really love shit. You got that physical love. And love spelled backwards is evil, right? Like I told
Yeah, love. It is. It's evil.
you, nobody is forcing you
Live spelled backward is evil.
to do anything. Nobody is forcing you to play this devil's game. You just scared to die. And that love caused the most pain when someone leave. And while they was here, you never acknowledged their true self, who they really are. You only love they physical. The nigga named Josh or something. You only love Josh. You didn't love his whole true purpose. You never even tapped in with him in his true purpose. And that was your own kid. You never even helped him reach it because you also was being used. You just spiritual food. You a parasite. But true love is, I have wrote this down. I said physical love is one of the most evil things on the planet. You can love to kill, and it feels just like you loving your child. Some people love to kill. They kill for sport. They kill to hunt, to eat, to feed their families. You can love the darkest things. Your good is somebody else's bad. Your love is somebody else's hate. You can love to rape, lie, steal. It's just the same as loving someone. Because it's all physical love.
That's real. That is real, dude.
You only love their physical form. Let me see some other shit I got. But that love shit is real. Like, we think we love, but true love is really tapping in with your true essence, your true being. No thoughts, real from the source, from consciousness, from God. Everything is conscious. All right. Let me see what else I got on this motherfucker. Where my other phone at? Hold on. Because I'm all over the place right now. Energy. My bad, y'all. Okay. Let me look at my nose now. Okay. I know y'all heard of let's talk about incubated spirits again. People now on TikTok talking about orphan trains and shit. Remember, we only could remember a certain reset, but 100, 200 years from now, none of us is going to exist on this bitch, and none of the information and stuff we talking about going to exist, but history will repeat itself, and it's going to be more.
Facts.
Chosen ones doing the same thing, still going through the same cycle. Everybody is scared to fucking die. All right, so look. I already said that. I said nobody is forcing you to believe anything. You don't have to participate in anything. You can always say no, but you won't because you're scared of death. And the ones that's at the top, this is why they haven't been stopped, because they telling you everything right to your face. They putting it all in your movies. They putting it all in books. They putting it all in cartoons. They putting it all in stories, and you just absorbing it as entertainment. Nobody's going to stop our ancestors from doing what they doing to y'all because they not doing it. You're participating in it. Like I just said, you're scared to die. You're scared to leave it. They're not forcing you to do nothing. You can always say no. You have free will. So you think your physical might not have that much free will, but who you are, your true essence do. So, man, I was talking about the hidden technologies underneath the sand and all type of shit. I got so much stuff in here. The lies was put in place to distract you. The ones up top, they know that you scared to die. Yes. Why you don't have none of your spiritual technology? Because you have the deepest fear, deeply rooted inside of you. You scared to leave. You scared to leave because you don't know what's going to happen. But most people is getting their spiritual technology back. I told you, most people keep their memories. Most people keep the memories from all their past lives. Nothing changed. So they just switching physicals, and they still can pick and choose which physical they want. They don't even have to come here right now and be a newborn baby. That's why I brought up the cabbage. The people was talking about the orphan trains or the Cabbage Patch Kids or something. Look this up on TikTok. And they said some of these babies turned 1 in 1 hour. Those is incubated
Orphan Train Cabbage Patch Kids? Whoa. Is this real?
babies, incubated spirits. Hope you know this. I'm going to keep saying incubated. But I told y'all I'm working on a book or so, and I just was going through all type of different.
Reminds me of, this is a spoiler from Invincible. Reminds me of Oliver. Yeah. But like, except if Oliver was like made in a lab.
And stuff in different chapters and stuff. But I want y'all to know there is no separation from anything. You can evolve to anything you want, literally. And what you call as a demon is a dark side of your own damn self. All that shit is within you. All of it. You would switch on, you would go 0 to 100 real quick. Some people would rather evolve that way. Some people don't have a choice but to protect themselves while they're here. And they automatically end up evolving that way. Different warriors. Our ancestors had to fight for a lot of shit. And some of us was us. All they knew was protecting their family, and they would kill you on sight. Yes, they still going to what you would call heaven. Like I told you, some people love to eat kids. That's crazy, right? Just like you love to eat chicken. They look at it the exact same. And 9 times out of 10, most of those kids be incubated spirits or old souls. And bro, I got so much stuff in here, but I'm going to just leave it at that. I want y'all to know straight up. The more and more I tap in with myself, the more and more I start to think different about a lot of stuff, but it's nothing to be afraid of because it's all still me. And I understand the ones at the top that's running this matrix that put all these motherfuckers in place to be what they are. It's still us. They look just like us. Nigga, your color, everything. It's us. And I told y'all it's some children up there too. And when I say up there, I'm just giving you a perception. Because up there means a higher realm. But it's up there is basically here. It's just in another dimension. Like right now, it could be all type of ancestors.
Yeah.
Sitting right next to me. And if I'm feeling the love, I'm feeling the love. If I'm not, I'm not. But at the end of the day, all the energy is coming from within me. And I told y'all straight up, depression, all this shit comes from certain parasites that evolve to feed off that, because most of your depression comes from you living a lie. Most of your pain comes from you still participating in the game. And it's parasites in the spiritual realm that feeds off that. That's how they evolve. That is what they chose to be. They can still come back and be human too. That's devolving back into the physical realm though. But everything has to evolve. You always ask that question, how did people become animals? Like, everything is energy. Like, bruh, you have to take care of yourself, man. I want y'all to watch this video with an open mind. Just take down some notes. Y'all could talk. I told y'all I opened up the group chat. The group chat was basically hacked. It was hacked, but it's back now. Y'all could go and discuss different shit amongst that. But I want y'all to know the sources within you. The source, the triple darkness, my nigga, the beginning and the end. The source of all is inside of you. And a lot of incubated spirits will forever hate you for that. But they programmed to hate you for that. Because everything is going to help you evolve. You have to leave here. And we all on borrowed time. It's just what you going to do with it. I'm done reading this and reading that. Nigga, I'm writing my own story now from my own experiences. I'm having conversations with different parts of myself. I'm seeing different parts of myself in my dreams. And they don't have nothing to do with Gazer. And I'm making sure I take down my notes and leaving it for my lineage to come after me. If it is a reset, it is what it is, which it always will be. But at the end of the day, I'm on to something. And the more you take breaks from social media and start thinking on your own, the more shit just gonna become very, very weird for you. You're gonna be like, bruh, you're gonna start seeing movies. You're gonna start seeing all type of stuff like, wait, what? But at the top of all this, who y'all think is the devil is us. Who y'all think is Jesus, God, all the different stories that was passed down after every reset. It's all the same people. And it's millions of them that's keeping you stuck. Millions. Their whole purpose is to end the matrix. The incubated spirit's whole purpose is to make sure your ass stay stuck here and they can keep evolving and keep having their families and putting themselves in position to keep getting printed money and all type of shit. That's it. And they getting all their energy and they giving it to our ancestors, certain ones who love the dark side. So they like evolving with fear energy and all this. There's no love for some of our ancestors. It ain't. They had to fight. They tired of this shit. And they know ain't nobody really dying. Anyway, I could keep going, but I'm going to stop there. I got a lot of stuff, bro. But just know my book is so. I don't know when I'm going to publish this, but it ain't nowhere near done. I only got
Holy crap.
Probably like 5 or 6 chapters, but it's all scrambled.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh man, yeah. I'm gonna just wait.
Take care of yourself, man. I love y'all. Spiritual Soul signing out, bro.
Okay, that was crazy, y'all. That was, yeah. There's a lot coming for us. There's a lot. That's all I gotta say.